We're here after day one of UK Games Expo. It's been a full-on day and there's been plenty of amazing experiences. Simon, let's talk about some highlights for the day. What have been your initial highlights for day one?
Our first sit-down play was at Hachette Games with Middle Ages. Tom liked it so much that he went out and bought it, so I'll let him wax lyrical on that in a second. Very, very enjoyable. I'd never heard of it before. Super accessible, super fun. Plays quite quickly as well, which we quite like.
Nice.
We've also seen a whole bunch of amazing, really weird RPG books and kind of story books and that kind of thing. We started at Rowan, Rook and Deckard in Hall 2. There's some gnarly stuff in there, some really unique looking items. And then down in Hall 1, I've been looking at all of the different indie developers, indie publishers. I spoke to the guys at Colossal, which is a solo RPG, and if I played solo RPGs, I would have bought it last year, but sadly I don't, but I think it is well worth looking into if that's your kind of thing.
Fantastic, amazing stuff. Tom, let's come to you. What have been your highlights for day one?
Well, I mean, Simon's already covered one of them, obviously, Middle Ages.
Yeah, talk to us about it.
I deliberated a little bit backwards and forwards, but more or less as soon as we'd finished playing it, I was like, pretty much made my mind up that I was going to get it.
It was that good?
Yeah, yes, great. The whole thing sets up plays in 30 minutes, which is a little bit outside of my wheelhouse anyway.
Yeah.
But I need a few games like that. But it's got some really clever design elements. All of the tiles that you select are like puzzle pieces, and they all have slightly different edging to the puzzle pieces, so they only fit together in a certain way, so they'll always end up in the right column in your play space, which is just a nice little design element. The game revolves around selecting tiles to build up your own fiefdom.
Yep.
And whilst doing so, you effectively set your initiative for the following rounds so that you can try and cleverly reserve tiles in future rounds to maybe prevent other people from having them. And there's loads of really clever little synergies with how
little
the tiles
engine building
work together.
thing going on
there. A little bit
there.
of engine building, but it doesn't overstay its welcome at all. It's done 16 choices apiece.
Yeah.
That's it,
Nice.
16
That's it.
choices,
And done
and that's
enough.
the end of the game.
This was designed by... thank you for the announcement. That is extremely loud and completely unintelligible.
No idea what he said.
It's just very loud. Okay, thank you. Oh no, he's carrying on. Unbelievable.
So the microphone into your mouth.
Into my mouth, and then maybe you won't hear that. Well, this game was designed by Marc Andre, who designed Splendor.
Yes.
So
It's already like it's got a mark of quality, isn't
Exactly.
it?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The other one that I've picked up from Hachette as well was one of the expansions to Northgard,
Which you love. It's a great
one
game.
of my top 10 from last year.
Yeah, very good game.
There's a couple of expansions now, and I went with the one to sort of increase the asymmetrical nature of the factions, which is really, really cool. And then I've also picked up something that I hadn't really anticipated, but really caught my eye, which is Hobgoblin,
Nice.
which is a fantasy minis agnostic rules set for tabletop war games.
This is so cool. Basically, if you have any minis from anything ever, you can choose what they're going to be in the game you're
That's
playing.
cool.
It's like, okay, these are my light infantry, these are my
Yeah.
heavy skirmishers, and then you play the game with those rule sets.
You just sort
And
of
if it doesn't
you
work
vaguely
out,
arrange
you change
them.
it next time.
Yeah, vaguely arrange them into units.
Nice.
And as long as they're on like a rectangular base, that's all you need. You assign them some keywords, you get to customize them, and they do whatever you like. It's sort of similar to Xenos Rampant, which is like the sci-fi version, like a customizable 40k.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a fantasy sort of version of that, but it was billed as playing really, really quick and really snappy, and it's always
Nice.
It drives towards like really brutal and quick resolution. You have the resolution of combat is done really, really quickly, and when you lose combats, you get little consolation prizes that help then speed up future combats.
Nice.
Which sounds really cool.
Yeah, it does sound cool. Right, Matt, what about your highlights for today?
My mind is blank.
Matt is completely dead.
Great coffee.
It's been a It's been a very good day.
Yeah, great day.
We've been speaking with a lot of designer and publisher today. It's been back-to-back all-day interviews that you're gonna see in the next few days on the channel.
In the days
We've
and
got
weeks.
a lot of content for you guys. Some very, very, very good stuff. I would say that highlights of the days have been definitely the secret Mass Effect 1, if you want to say something about.
Yeah, I mean, you guys saw it as well. We're not allowed. We could talk about it,
I
but
recorded it with my brain.
Yeah.
I went to take a photo ignoring the two signs that said no photography and then nearly got my hand slapped.
We can't.
No photos, no videos.
We couldn't shoot any videos.
but we have got an audio interview which we're going to put together with some images when they get
Yeah.
released in a few weeks' time, and then
we're going to get a chance to play it tomorrow.
and we're going to play
Exactly.
test it tomorrow. So we're very excited.
We're gonna tell you about it, and it looks really good.
Absolutely.
Other highlights, I would say, SETI from
Sexy.
CG.
Yes, it looks so
Um,
good.
Presentation.
Yes.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic. It was on one of our hype videos,
Yes.
but actually seeing it and touching it and seeing how the board works and how the layer spins around. And
It's now a must-have, I think.
That is a really good one. And then I would say, well, we had the pleasure to meet with Maggie.
Debbie, yep.
From Debbie.
From Wise Wizard Games.
From Wiser Games, and we got a copy of RoboQuest Arena. That for if you are old as us and been and grown up watching Robot
Robot
Wars,
Wars, yeah.
This is Robot Wars with cute robots, but it's basically that, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
It's still pretty brutal still from what I've heard.
Yeah. We got Caution Signs, that is their new party game.
As well from Wise Wizards as well. And
Yeah.
that, we played a very, very brief introduction to that. That seems super fun, but it's
Yeah.
9 players, absolute carnage. So that'd be a giggle.
But we got so much content coming up from Hatchet Games, Aris Games, you name it.
Mighty
Mighty Ball.
Boards and
Oh
Cards,
my god!
yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh, Rebirth.
Guys, you need to wait for it, because that is a very good one.
Yeah, we've got so much coming out. My gosh, Rebirth. Yeah, we've got that coming tomorrow. My gosh. For me, highlights definitely are Huang. So we had an interview with Phalanx Games with Jarrow, and this is a remake of a Reiner Knizia classic. And I've been on a Knizia sort of thing recently. I've been
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, I mean the man's a legend. So. It's a remake of that game with an amazing production, and Phalanx care a lot about historical accuracy in terms of their production choices, and so they've changed things to make it more like it. I suppose it should be inverted commas in terms of ancient China, etc., choosing like the right things for the right reasons, which is wonderful to see. And they've got some rules editions as well. It just sounds tremendous, and so that was a number one for me to pick up.
Did you go for the standee version or the minis version?
Standee version. I'm a Euro gamer. I'm not Matt.
No, I would say that the standees look really, really good.
Yeah.
The minis are fantastic.
They
Not
are.
needed. I would have bought it, but
Matt would have bought them,
but
I
Wayne
did not
is
buy
Wayne,
them.
and he likes his brown stuff.
I like the cardboard, mate. I like the cardboard. So,
No.
Cardboard fetish.
cardboard fetish.
Yeah, probably his dad. He touched the cardboard.
Touch
and
the
go,
cardboard.
cardboard.
It feels so nice. Family show. Right, so there is that. Other than that, my gosh, we spoke to so many people, but it's just, as always, everyone is very generous with their time, very lovely people. Whether or not they're publishers, designers, or just people walking around the show. It's just a great atmosphere.
Yeah, and we met a lot of you guys in the show. Keep coming. We still got a lot of giveaways for you. So whenever you see it, don't be shy. Stop us, say hi, and we got a little tokens for you.
Get some tokens, we've got t-shirts, we've got all sorts.
I've been grabbing people all day. It's like, oh, I know you off the internet. Talk to me, and they do, and we will. So yeah, come say hi.
It's nice. We've had a few people who've said, "Oh, we know, we've heard of Board Stupid." That's great.
There you go, mate.
That's absolutely
come
great,
say hello. Yeah, it's wonderful. So there's been tremendous highlights already. Day 2 is going to be absolute carnage. 'Cause it's the busiest day. Saturday is wild. We started with not a huge schedule, and now it's a back-to-back schedule. So we've got lots going on there, but it's mostly playtesting, and I'm very excited about that. Tomorrow we're going to be playtesting Mass Effect. We're going to be playtesting Ironwood, Rebirth,
Yeah.
We've got lots going on. So yeah.
So we're gonna do another one of these on the tube in the evening at the end of the day. Check the Instagram page if you haven't done it. We do like a start of the day video as well on the Instagram. So we kind of like split between the two. So if you don't follow the Instagram page, please do follow.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the YouTube as well. Just follow everyone on every channels, and we're trying to bring you fresh news.
Hot,
from the
spicy
hot news.
content direct from the show. Right, let's wrap that up because we are done. And I am cooked.
I need more beer.
Absolutely.
And maybe we might actually get to play some games.
Let's play some games.
Let's
We'll
try.
catch you again real soon.